So I bought this item at an auction for $170, sight unseen, didn't know if it worked. Took a chance and it paid off, and I made over $250 on that one item. If you want to see that, plus other great items that I sold on eBay that you can find in thrift stores, keep watching the video. So like it says on the thumbnail, big risk, big reward. Sometimes you got to take a chance to make good money, and that's what I did, and I lucked out. So this is going to be a what sold video. I'm going to show you some hard good items that recently sold for me on eBay that I found in thrift stores. So these are great videos if you're looking to learn items to look for when you're in the thrift stores, to buy and make yourself some money on eBay or any other platform online. Alright, first item up is a metal decorative footed serving tray. It was made in India. I found this at the Goodwill bins. I just thought it was really unique and nice looking, so I picked it up. They charged me $2 for this. It took 2 weeks to sell. Sold for $22.75 plus $10 shipping. Okay, here we have a center speaker from Sony. This was just for a little home theater system. Very small speaker. It was probably only like 12 inches long. Found this at the bins with a set of front speakers as well. I still have those. So I paid $1 for this about by weight. Probably not even. It took 1 week to sell. Sold for $21.75 plus 6 shipping. Now if you watch my videos, you might have saw this in one of my hauls that I picked up a bag of vintage patches, and this was just 5 out of the bag. A couple of pennants already sold. So these were like varsity type Letterman jacket patches from I don't even know when. They were full. They were 100% wool, and you could tell they were vintage. So I lotted them up together, and they sold in 3 weeks for $18.75 plus 5 shipping. Okay, golf is a great selling category of items. This was a youth. It was only 23 inches tall. It's a Nike golf bag. I found this at the Goodwill bins. They had it set off to the side in the corner where they put some nicer things, but they really don't price them up. They just set them off to the side. So they charged me $3 for this at the Goodwill bins. Sold in 4 days for $22.75 plus 15 shipping. Right here we had a great flip. This was in one of my haul videos where I went to a sale at a local thrift store, and I found this in a HP calculator. I still have that. I haven't even listed that. So I paid, this was marked $5, and I paid $3.75 because they had like a 25% or whatever it was sale. So I found it for $3.75. Sold in 2 days for $69.75 plus $8 shipping. And with these trackball mouses, this one was a wired one. If you can find the wireless, they sell for even more money. Alright, this is kind of a staple in all resellers, stores, and thrift eye. This was a Sony DVD player VCR recorder. So this was not a VCR DVD recorder, just a player, which the recorders sell for a lot more money. But this one sold for good money for just a player, $72.75 plus 12 shipping. And I got this at the Goodwill bins. It was also set off to the side for $5. As you can see by the picture, to make it more enticing for a buyer, I always add in a wired AV cables, the red, yellow, and white, and a blank tape. So if you see those, even if you don't have a VCR, but you're looking for VCRs, but you come across the AV audio cables and or blank tapes, buy them so you have them. Alright, here was the biggest flip in a long time for me. Could have been one of the highest dollar ones for me. This is a vintage Sansui G5700. A few videos ago, I showed you I was on HiBid doing an auction, and I won this for $170. Didn't know if it worked, only went by a couple of pictures. Took a chance, because even if it didn't work, it would sell for around $200 or so for parts only. Brought it home, it was in my video, plugged it in, it worked. I played it for days, just during the day while I was home doing stuff on the computer, just to make sure it won't overheat and blow out or burn out or whatever be the case. Perfect. Great, good to go. So I listed it, and it sold in about a 1 month, 3 weeks or so for $465 plus 60 shipping. Now I had it listed for $5.25. Guy messaged me, asked me if I could do $465, or asked me if I could do less. I forgot how he worded it. So I came down to $465 plus the 60 ship, but shipping was less, so I ended up making a little on the shipping. I try not to do that, but with this it was like 33 pounds. And just to be safe, I put it up high at $60. So this ended up being a really great, profitable flip. These you're not going to find too often, but keep an eye out for Sansui anyway. Alright, here was a vintage Minolta SRT 201. Found this at the Goodwill bins. It was in mint condition and even had film in it. So I didn't get it developed to see if it was actually taking pictures. But I would take the picture, I would hear it cycle. I did the rewind, it rewound. So everything seemed to be working. This was kind of heavy, so by weight, I'm going to say it was like 2 pounds. Cost me about $4. Sold in 3 days for $54.75 plus 10 shipping. Now here's something you should keep an eye out for. I don't like to load up on them because I do see them all the time, but I do like to keep 1 or 2 in my inventory of my store. This was Don Joy. It was a right ankle brace. Now walking boots, elbow, knee, arm braces, ankle, they sell. They are not prescription, so you can sell them. And some of them do really good, especially like the walking boots. Those are going to be probably your most selling out of like an elbow. And knee and ankles are the best. So I got this one at the Goodwill bins. By weight, I'm going to say about $1, $1.50, very lightweight. It took about 2 months to sell. Sold for $32.75 plus 6 shipping. Okay, here's a golf club that I found at the Goodwill bins. Paid $2. It doesn't go by weight. They just charge $2 per club. So took about a month to sell. Sold for $34.75 plus 12 shipping. Alright, hopefully you saw something you learned. And next time you're in the thrift stores, if you see it, you'll know to buy it. Thanks for watching.